friend. Welcome to your sleep story. My name is Stephen Dalton, and it's my great privilege to be the voice that you listen to as you go to sleep tonight. In tonight's story, I'll tell you a very ancient tale. A tale of love and loss. A tale of magic. And a tale that is set in my homeland of Ireland. It is the ancient legend of Oisin and Niamh, and I look forward to sharing it with you. But before that, if the video helps you, please do hit the like button. Also, don't forget that if you want the video to stop at a particular time, YouTube allows you to set a timer in the settings. And finally, don't forget to disable autoplay so you won't be disturbed by ads from upcoming videos. Now, let's do the relaxation session, which will take a few minutes before I tell you tonight's story. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And as I do, find yourself becoming more and more relaxed. 10. Feeling the support beneath you now. Your bed, or the floor beneath you. And even deeper, the earth, our home, this planet that gives us life. Feel cradled by it now. 9. Remember, you are safe. You are here to rest. Sink into this moment of safety now. 8. Allow my voice to be an anchor of safety in this moment. Allow my voice to be a place of comfort that will tell you a beautiful tale that will enable your imagination to be engaged in a very peaceful way as you move closer and closer to sleep. 7. Become aware of any residual tension in your body now. Anywhere you might be holding. Maybe your feet. Maybe your hands. Remember, your body has Let go. 6. Maybe allow a little gratitude to enter in now for this moment, for the opportunity of sleep. For shelter. For the simple things in life. Five. Allowing the breath to just leave your body now and be ready to breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe in, feel a sense of peace entering your body. And as you breathe out, just let go a little more. Allow your breath to return to normal now. 4. Where else are you holding? Maybe in your face. Just soften it now. 3. Know that you deserve sleep. You deserve rest. We all do. 2. I'd like you in your mind's eye now to begin to see a forest, a beautiful, misty, magical forest on a warm Irish morning. See the colors. See the dappled light. Smell the freshness. The healing scents of nature. The purity of it all. was a beautiful young man. He was known as a great warrior, one of the strongest, one of the bravest, one of the smartest of all the warriors in his line. This particular morning, Ashin is riding through the forest. He's with his band of men called the Fianna. These men look up to Ashin. They are also brave. They are also strong. And Ashin is their leader. Ashin loves to take this ride every morning. For him, it offers peace. It offers perspective. It offers a deep connection to the nature of his homeland, the land of Ireland. This is ancient Ireland, where Ashin has lived all his life. He has never left this wild, green place that sits in the North Atlantic Ocean, on the furthest western reaches of Europe. And by the way, the story I am telling you would have been told for hundreds and thousands of years by storytellers who would travel the land of Ireland, moving from village to village, settlement to settlement, and in the evenings the locals would sit around and listen to the traveling storyteller. So this story has been passed down for many generations of Irish people, and I am telling you my version. So, as I was saying, Ashin loved this place. He had grown up running through these woods. He knew every tree, every blade of grass, every little animal that called this place home. He used to watch the seasons move from one to the next with great curiosity and wonder. His favorite season was the autumn or the fall. He loved the rich colors of that time, the different smells in the air, but on this particular late summer's morning, as Ashin surveys the forest from his trusty horse, he notices something in the distance. It is a figure, and as the figure gets closer, Ashin realizes he is seeing the most beautiful woman he has ever seen before. She is also riding a horse. She looks at him, and he looks back at her. He can't take her eyes off her. Passes. The leaves in the trees gently rustle. Ashin's men look to each other, not sure what to do in this long silence. And then eventually, she speaks. She says, Ashin, my name is Neve. I have come from the land of Tirnanog. You and I are destined to live our lives together in great happiness. I know you already love me, and I already love you. You will come with me now, and we will go to live together happily ever after in the land of Tirnanog. Ashin couldn't quite believe what was happening. He knew that this woman was his destiny. He knew that she was right. his men. And then Oisin and Niamh went upon their horses and galloped over mountains, by rivers, and throughout the beautiful land of Ireland. And as Oisin galloped along, he thought of all of the things he loved about his homeland. The poetic nature of the people, the welcoming kindness they never failed to show. The landscape itself, unlike any landscape in the world. Wild and green, rocky and ocean weathered. And speaking of the ocean, they soon arrived there. The rain was falling as the two young lovers reached a beautiful beach on the southwest coast of Ireland. They looked at each other and knew that they were doing exactly the right thing. They felt so safe together. So ready to spend each other's lives together. And as the rain fell down upon their happy faces, they shared their first kiss. This was a moment that would stay with them both forever. Now they mounted their horses again, and Niamh said to Oisin, "Follow me." And to Oisin's surprise, Niamh started to gallop across the ocean. Oisin could do nothing else but follow her. And And so, as if by some ancient Irish magic, the two horses galloped on water. The rain continued to fall. The ocean waves were big, and sometimes it was like they were galloping up mountains of water. But at all times, they knew they were safe, because they had the power of the magic within them, and the power of their shared love together. After some time, they landed on another beach. But this beach was unlike anything Ashin had ever seen. For this beach was on the land of Tirnanog. The sand was a beautiful pink color. The water, a deep turquoise. And by now the rain had stopped. The skies had cleared, and the sun, our nearest star, was saying goodbye to the day as it fell behind the ocean. Welcome to Tirnanog, Neve said. Your new home. And the two got off their horses and lay on the soft sand beneath them and watched as the first stars appeared in the sky. Then they heard voices in the distance, and music, and the voices and the music came closer, and soon it was apparent that this was their welcoming party. All of the island folk carried candles and all wore smiles of great happiness to see their beloved Neve return home. Neve's parents greeted Ashin as if he was their own son. And that night, Neve and Ashin got married under the stars on the pink sand beach next to the turquoise waters. It was here, next to this beach, that they would build their first home. It was here that they spent many, many happy years together. Ashin deeply loved Tirnanog. He loved swimming in its crystal clear waters. He loved the sense of community, how he felt so welcomed here. He loved Neve's parents, but most of all, he loved Neve. He loved the family they created. He loved everything about his life. But after some time had passed, I mean, a lot of time, one day, as Ashin was walking along the beach, he looked out across the ocean and wondered about his homeland. He wondered how his own parents were, and he craved to see them. He went and found Neve and said to her, "I need to go home, just for one day. I need to check that my people are okay." And Neve didn't want him to go. She told him that he might never be able to return to Tirnanog. But Ashin was sure he needed to go. And so, after much discussion, ocean. Neve brought a beautiful white horse down onto the beach and handed the reins to Oisin. She said to him, "Take this magical white horse, gallop across the ocean to Ireland. But when you get there, do not let any part of yourself touch the land of Ireland. If you do, you won't be able to come back." And so Oisin bid goodbye to his family, bid goodbye to Neve, held her in a long embrace, mounted the white horse, and galloped out across the ocean. First, above the turquoise waters, and then into the Atlantic. The rain started to fall again. And after some time, Oisin was back on his beloved homeland, Ireland. He knew not to get off the horse, and so he galloped through the rain, over mountains and past rivers, till eventually he arrived to where his family's settlement was, to where his castle was. And when he arrived, what had been once a beautiful, lively settlement of people was now abandoned, overgrown with moss and trees, and what had been his beautiful home, the castle where his parents had raised him, was nothing but a ruin now. Oisin couldn't understand it. Where had his people gone? couldn't find any trace. And just as he was about to go back to the beach and back to Neve and back to the land of Tirnanog, he saw some footprints leading down a little laneway, and so decided to see who was there. And there, down the laneway, were some very old men trying to move a big rock out of the way of their path. Now Oisin was strong and knew he could help, but he couldn't get off the horse, and so instead he leaned off his horse at an angle and tried to grab the rock with one arm. But as he did, he slipped and fell and landed on the soft earth of the land of Ireland. When he landed there, quite an amazing thing happened. Oisin aged 300 years. You see, the land of Tirnanog is where time stood still. While he was there, Oisin hadn't aged a day. But now that he was on his homeland, he aged the amount of years he had been gone. The old men could see that Oisin didn't have long left, and so they carried him together up to the top of a mountain called Crow Patrick, and at the top of that mountain was where Saint Patrick lived. Saint Patrick blessed Oisin as he moved on to another world. Now some say that the other world he went to was straight continue to gallop the oceans around the beautiful, mystical, magical island of Ireland.